Karine Jean-Pierre just left the Democrat Party. She's an independent now. All the rats are running from the ship. Every single one. If Karine Jean-Pierre can't stay with the Democrats, who can? There's a reason everybody's leaving the Democrats. The Democrats, it's a sinking ship.
And this is my answer. And what I mean by that is, in an era of misinformation, disinformation, the regressiveness of social policy, what we're seeing currently right now, what I have decided to do, and I really have thought long and hard about this, is to follow my own compass.
All right, let's get at it. Let's get going, people. Let's go.
Social and political commentary from a Christian male perspective.
Let's see this compass goes. Let's go.
Karine Jean-Pierre just quit the Democratic Party? Okay, so Biden's actual press secretary, like the one that stood there defending every disaster, every real question, and basically gaslighting America for a living, just left the Democratic Party and is writing a tell-all book called Independent. I'm sorry, what? Karine Jean-Pierre, who told us everything was fine while the country was on fire, is now saying the White House is broken? Babe, we know, we lived it. And now she's out here like, we need to stop living in boxes. Girl, you were the box. You read from it. And now she's claiming betrayal. Sis, you stayed longer than most people stay in a bad marriage, and now you want to talk about it?
That's wild.
Honestly, I can't wait to read it. Chapter 1 better be Why I Lied to the American Public Every Day for 2 years. This right here is why no one believes anything anymore. Every insider turns whistleblower the second the check clears. Unreal.
Here's the truth, and here's how I will lay it out to you. I think we need to stop thinking in boxes and think outside of our boxes and not be so partisan.
Karine Jean-Pierre, Biden's former press secretary, just announced that she's no longer a Democrat. That's right, the same woman who stood at the podium day after day and lied straight to the American people about Biden's health, the border, the economy. Now all of a sudden her beliefs don't align with the Democratic Party. Girl, please. Remember when she covered up Biden's health?
The president doesn't need a cognitive test.
She think we forgot when Joe Biden opened the borders wide up for everyone. She defended it and said that America needed that.
On day one, the first day of this president's administration, he put forth a comprehensive immigration reform that we believe that was desperately needed for.
You remember when the economy was going through this crazy inflation and we was all saying, what is going on? She defended it and said we were making it up. Remember this, guys?
When we look at how strong the economy is, it's because of the president's work, what he's been able to.
Let's be real. She was one of the main players helping cover up Biden's condition and pushing the party's agenda. And now that the heat is on and the truth is coming out, she wants to jump ship and act like she's a victim. No, ma'am. She's not doing this for truth or change. She's doing it to sell her book that's coming out. She's trying to profit off the very people she deceived. People like her have no loyalty. If you pick a side, stick to it. But no, she's pulling the classic damsel in distress, I didn't know move, hoping folks will feel sorry for her. I don't. She's not brave, and we're not falling for it. I see right through her.
I love her.
We have to start with Biden's White House press secretary, Karine Jean-Pierre. My goodness, the woman who spent years lying to the American people, completely complicit in the big operation attempting to cover up Biden's decline, now claims that she doesn't want to be a Democrat. She's suddenly an independent and is coming out with a tell-all book, Independent, a look inside a broken White House, outside the party lines. I'm not sure who is going to be forking out for this, but let's just take a quick look back on the role she played as White House press secretary. The gaslighting was on another level.
He is as sharp as ever, as I have known him to be in my engagement and my experience with him.
Oh, how many times have we told that? And remember when she tried to pretend the videos of Biden looking increasingly terrible were cheap fakes and disinformation?
There seems to be a sort of rash of videos that have been edited to make the president appear especially frail or mentally confused. I'm wondering if the White House is especially worried about the fact that this appears to be a pattern that we're seeing more often.
Yeah, and I think you all have called this the cheap fakes video, and that's exactly what they are. They are cheap fakes video. They are done in bad faith, and some of your news organization have been very clear, have stressed that these the right-wing critics of the president have a credibility problem because of the fact checkers have repeatedly caught them pushing misinformation, disinformation.
And she still pretends that she wasn't part of one of the biggest political scandals of all time, the Biden cover-up. But just like Jake Tapper, who was also part of that cover-up and is still pretending that he wasn't really and is now profiting from that, Karine Jean-Pierre has found herself a book deal where this time she'll apparently be telling you the truth.
And this is my answer. And what I mean by that is, in an era of misinformation, disinformation, the regressiveness of social policy, what we're seeing currently right now, what I have decided to do, and I really have thought long and hard about this, is to follow my own compass.
When you've lost Karine Jean-Pierre as a Democratic Party, you're in big, big trouble. I mean, it should not be this easy for us, because I can't believe if she doesn't stick with them, I don't know who that leaves you with, David Hogg. This is a problem for that. By the way, just for the record, this is her second memoir. I was just Googling this. She's only 50. I didn't think you could write 2 memoirs that quick back to back. If you buy this book, then you should take singing lessons from me. And if you saw me dance, the singing's way worse. Because if you are dumb enough to believe that she's giving you any insight into what was really going on, then you really should turn to me for singing lessons. It's not good. She was literally the most epically unqualified person to hold that position. So if you are looking for her for any kind of insight or understanding as to what was going on, considering how unqualified and lack of access that she gotten, that's on you for wasting the $27.99.
I love it. Thank you for that, man. That was a great catch. But let's just be honest. Are we to believe that she doesn't hold to the tenets of the Democrat Party? Is she now against unfettered baby deletion? Is she now for considering Second Amendment rights and how we've been violating those rights with different policies and such? Is she against an open, rather a closed and secure border? Really, am I to believe that now she's against that? Am I believe now that she doesn't believe in pronouns? She doesn't believe that men can be women and women can be men? Is that really now what she's vacillating with now? Is that what I'm supposed to believe? Let me know down in the comments below if you believe that foolishness, that she is now an independent. There are independents out there that do vacillate between those topics. Is she one of them though? Is she like y'all? Let me know down in the comments below. I really appreciate y'all rocking with me. Thank you so much for the support and helping us hit 50,000 subscribers. I'm looking forward to celebrating with you all real soon. So until then, everybody, grace and peace. See you soon.